born without tear ducts. That might have been somebody laughing. Because we're all trapped inside.
What is up, everybody? What's up? It's been a little while. Thank you for tuning in to Plus Time, a live stream comedy show to get us all through this. I'm your host, Jameson Rogers, and as always, I'm here to remind you that even though things suck right now, there's at least a possibility that they won't always suck. They say comedy is just tragedy plus time. We're all in the midst of just a whole bunch of tragedies all the time, always. But if we keep moving forward and we keep using all this extra time to create things, we can all look back on this one day and laugh, right? That is, if the world continues to spin. Getting us started off right is my co-host of 33 episodes today and my brother of 28 years, Drew Rogers, everybody. How you doing, bud?
Hey, how you doing?
You know, you're fine. You want to?
Right.
Do you want to just do a little rundown of like why we've been gone for 3 weeks?
Yeah, but first I just want to make you aware that apparently this brand of pen is called Hyper G, and that'd be like a great supervillain or hero or something.
Hyper G.
Hyper G.
Hyper G. I like that. It's just like, it sounds like somebody whose power is just like intense gravity. Like, you can't even get me to float. Don't you dare, you know?
I'm a wall.
I'm a wall of a man. So, yeah, okay. So the last show we did was a month ago now, I guess, probably, right? Because we took 3 weeks in between. And it was Ty Moore was our only guest. And kind of after that show, I was just like before that show even, I talked to you. I was like, I think this is going to be the last one for a little while. I just want to take a little break. And I planned on taking like a week off because I was just feeling kind of burned out, really busy with work and stuff like that. And then and you agreed. You're like, yeah, we could probably use a break. And then the next week, it was just kind of like I was just like stewing in my anger at the world and everything. And then I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, we can do the show, but I'm just gonna like go off on a tangent about how the world's all messed up or whatever. And then you had a seizure. And then so it was just like, all right, we're going to take another week off, you know? And then last week we were all set to come back. And then our grandfather got sick. He was in the hospital. And so it felt wrong, you know, to do that at the time. And so I'm glad we took 3 weeks off, but it does feel a little rusty. But unfortunately, my grandfather did pass on Friday. We've been dealing with that. We've been mourning. Yeah. He was a hell of a good dude. He was really funny. You know what I mean? Yeah. He was funny all the way. My mom was telling me a story that that when he was in the hospital and you know he knew he was gonna be leaving soon. He just was like, well, I guess somebody's gonna eat my tomatoes. That still makes me laugh. Anyway, so what have you been up to besides, you know, grieving and whatnot, Drew?
I just draw like crazy anytime that I'm like grieving. So I've just been drawing crazy. So, like, this is all hi-fi weapon stuff.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, hell yeah.
There's a belt for it.
Oh, I love that.
It's a yo-yo that would be just used sort of like a whip, kind of. But yeah, and just all lots of random.
I've been doing a ton of crosswords. Like, I took Facebook off my phone for the past 2 weeks or something, which was a really good decision on my part because I was just spending way too much time just like refreshing the page and stuff like that. I was like, I need to take a break. So I did, and then I just started doing a ton of crosswords all the time. I exhausted the free trial of the New York Times crossword app. Then I found another one that's not as good. But see, this is what happens when you take 3 weeks off. You become
Is that what it's called? Not as good?
Yeah, not as good. It's called the Not As Good crossword
Not
app.
as good.
Oh, we are. I do want to bring back an old segment here for a second before we keep on moving. And, of course, that is a segment we like to call... I haven't found it yet. There it is. Is it not happening? If it's happening, I can't. Did that just do the end of it?
I just saw the whole
I'll do it
thing.
again.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, so you saw the whole thing twice. I just saw the end of it the first time, so I was like, we need to do a do-over. But here's the thing. So every once in a while, Drew and I buy dumb shit because that's the kind of guys we are. And, I'm not spending my money on drinks as much these days. So I bought myself this item on Amazon. It is Edith, the glasses from Spider-Man Far From Home. Who is this for? Me. That's for me to wear around the house. For Anna to tell me to stop being this way. That's pretty much it. But I do like
when you go on a walk, people are like, "Is that janitor Tony Stark?"
That guy looks like he might own a multi-million-dollar company, or he might clean toilets.
He's got lots of opinions on mops and sweepers.
Yep, you bet, man. I could give some upgrades, but no one's answering my emails. Hey, Drew, you want to get to our first guest?
We didn't get to the bullshit.
Oh, we didn't get to the bull. That was the bullshit. This is the bullshit I bought on purpose.
Oh, yeah. So I had other bullshit that I.
Oh, you have other bullshit. Good. Let's do some more bullshit.
So I got my security deposit back from my apartment. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy it, use it to get stuff for me.
Yeah.
So I got that.
Ah.
That's unnecessary. Totally unnecessary.
For sure. Yeah. Definitely don't need it. Yeah.
This.
Is that Wanda?
Totally, totally unnecessary.
Well, that one's a little more
this
necessary,
one,
I think.
I won in a contest.
Ooh. What kind of contest?
It was like a name this thing about a comic book character. It was asking what Monica Rambeau's character name is.
Photon. Cool.
Yeah, it asked Photon, Spectrum, or Captain Marvel, and it was all of the above.
Oh, she did all three of it? Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So, way to know things, Jameson.
Look at us in our Marvel nerdity.
Yeah.
Can't help it. We're gonna go ahead and bring on our first guest. She's been on the show many time before. Usually we do a little transition between, so I'm gonna do that. Again, I'm a little rusty. Our next guest, that was our grandfather, of course, a little tribute to him. Our first guest is, she's been on the show a couple times before. She's always just great to talk to. She's just an all-around good hang and a talented comedian and comedy show producer. Please put your hands for Kelsey Lane.
Am I muted? Hi.
No, you're good. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right,
Yeah.
Surviving.
Sorry to hear about your grandfather. He was like a cool dude.
He was a cool dude.
He was awesome.
It was very fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also a lover of tomatoes, so my heart's with him.
Yeah, right. What you been up to since last time I think this is probably like the shortest time between appearances that we've had, because you were on like 3 episodes ago, I think. So what have you been up
that
to?
sounds about right. It feels
Yeah,
relatively recently, but
right.
I mean, time means nothing. It hasn't meant anything for a year, so who knows?
Right.
I haven't been up to much. I mean, just working, drinking a lot of craft beer, like a lot. I need to slow down. I think I spent like $300 in the last 2 weeks on craft beer. So
Really, any ones that stick out to you that are good ones?
it was honestly all Wolf's Ridge. They have a new like blueberry parfait beer that's just fantastic. It's simultaneously ruining and enriching my life. So, and then this is a good one too. They're Hefe. You can see it.
Oh yeah, I do like that one.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Yeah. Tastes like bananas.
Terrible timing. Sorry. Tastes like bananas. Yeah. No, that one is good. I like that one.
So yeah, that's it. Just drinking, working, waiting.
It's, the best we can do. Just waiting. Yeah, that's a weird thing too. It's about to be a year coming up soon, and my birthday is March 10th. So like that was like the last time that it felt normal at all for me. So it's super weird that we're like
looping back in. Did you do anything for
in.
your birthday last year?
No, last year I had rehearsal for a Wolves show that we were supposed to do on the 13th. That we ended up doing a different kind of show, but we had rehearsal. And then when I got home, I got a message from like the actual Wolves chat. It was like, "Oh, we forgot to wish Jameson a happy birthday." And then they all like Zoom called me to sing me happy birthday, which was really fun.
That's kind of cool.
Also, like a sign of the coming times, you know?
Yeah, no shit. Like Zooming before everybody else was Zooming. You were on the ground floor.
Yeah. So that was nice. And then I think I probably went to Shrunken Head or something. Like you do.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. We were going to play the game that we usually play, but we're not.
Okay.
That's a really weird way to say that. Basically, we usually do a game, Whose Neighborhood Is It?, where Drew and I have to compete to keep our name and access to sweaters. But Drew, I think you've been the champion since Ty was on last. Is that correct?
That sounds right.
Yeah, I've just been going by Jameson flat,
That's it.
without the last part. It's been strange.
At least it's a bit more like, oh, that's a cool name than like, hi, I'm Andrew.
It's like, Andrew what? And you're just like, not anymore.
That's going to fuck you when tax time comes, man.
Right?
Hopefully you get that back.
Yeah, really gotta get that back. What did you say?
I said, I really hope so.
What does this mean? Kelsey is Ben Afflecking over here. What does that mean? She doesn't know.
Okay, I'll take it.
She's like right across from me.
It can't be good, whatever it is.
What does Ben Afflecking mean?
Back-to-back appearances on SNL.
Oh, he did that?
Oh.
I got you. Okay. Thank you for explaining the joke. So here we are. This is weird. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my legs back. But we're gonna go ahead.
Rusty, man.
Right? It's just we're all like burned out, and we're all like looking at the world that is still like this. Just like, what do we do?
What was it? 2 weeks to flatten the curve or something?
Yeah,
like that.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
Just take a couple weeks off. It'll be fine.
And people couldn't do a couple weeks.
Couldn't
and
do
now
it.
Fucking look at us.
Look where we're at. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take another short break, and then we're gonna bring our other guests on, and then we're gonna do this show a little different. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Somebody just comment and tell me what the fuck I'm doing.
At least you're not Ben Afflecking, so.
At least I'm not Ben Afflecking it.
There's that.
Yeah. Again, tribute to Papa. We call him Papa. Spelled Papa, but it's Papa.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a German thing, the beer and the pretzels?
No, Drew, you want to tell that story?
Anytime I would hang out with him, he would ask if I wanted to eat beer and pretzels when I was like super young, and he'd tell my parents also that we ate beer and pretzels.
Yeah.
And so
when you were like
it's just
two,
like a
you'd be like,
thing.
oh yeah, we
that-
hung out, ate beer and pretzels.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's
We're gonna go
something
ahead
that
and
just like popped in my head, and I was like, oh, that's a fun
yeah.
way to honor him, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you have a lot of shit like that popping in your head, like for the coming weeks.
Dude,
I
And
do.
I have
like,
you draw it all.
yeah.
I think it's really cool.
Thank you.
We're gonna go ahead and bring on our next guest. He's one of my best friends, one of my favorite comics, just all around good dude. Please put your hands for Stevie J.
Oh, hey! You got me mid-smoke.
Yeah, no worries, man.
What's up, players? What's going on?
Man. Hanging out. What you been up to?
Well, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Working from home most of the time. I do occasionally go out and drop a couple mics. It's been like a month before I started coming back on the scene, and you know, I needed that to get out because I stay in the crib all the time. I haven't seen my family in weeks at a time because you know, I don't know what's going on over there. They don't know what's going on over here, and you know, lots of shit going over here. But you know, I just needed a way to get out, especially with, you know, things that have been going on personally for me. So, you know, that's the only thing I've been doing is just here through the week and the weekend, and then I might drop a little, you know, something on them. But other than that, man, just chilling. I mean, I play the game all the time. I pause my game to be here. So,
you playing games?
As of now, no.
Okay.
I mean, I play all the games, but I'm taking a break. Just taking a little break.
So, like, Drew gave me his PS3 a few, like, in November or something, and so we've been just playing the fuck out of GTA 5. Just like
that is exactly what me and Joe Good have been doing. Like,
minutes,
like, I'll get off of work, I'll knock on his door, like, what you doing? He's like, none. You want to play some GTA? I'm like, hell yeah! So we just pass the controller around for about 2 hours straight and just play the game, and that's about it.
That game brings stuff out of you, man. Like,
I know. I didn't know that he could be so dark. He's kind of dark. He's throwing sticky bombs at people, rockets and shit. He's kind of dark with it, but
bro,
it's cool.
same.
It's a good game.
And I haven't played it online at all either, so I don't really know what
It's a different beast altogether.
Oh,
like we just play like with the characters or whatever, and I mean it's cool. It's cool, but the online thing it's a beast.
I haven't even done that because I'm like afraid to almost. Like, I don't want to know what other people are doing there.
Oh no, like I got some pretty crazy stories from there, like all kinds of heist things. I had this guy invite me to his like mansion in the game, and we started hanging out. He invited, you know, GTA strippers over there and whatnot. It was crazy. And then he invited us to his garage, and he has it's all tricked out with cars. Then we all pick a car and then just start fucking blowing each other up with rockets and fucking grenades. I'm like, I thought we was cool. Why are we doing this? But it's wild, man. I just rather play regular GTA. When it's online, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
Intense. It sounds like
you're the only one that's horrifying. It's like, okay.
Sounds like Rat Race, but for Mario Kart. You know,
I was gonna say, it reminds me of Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Blowing each other up.
We play that a little bit over here too. We play a little Mario Kart.
There you go. I'm afraid to play online because like at the current state, like I think like I'm pretty good at this game. You know what I mean? But then I just like get blown up by people.
Yeah, you'll be surprised how good some people are at that damn game. It's only a racing game. Why take it so serious? You know what I'm saying? But
right,
it gets serious out here.
So our other brother Cameron, we were playing it like we were just passing the, controller back and forth, and he doesn't play video games really. So it was like the first time I've really passed it to him, and he kept getting in a car and not doing anything, and then the guy would like toss him out and like kick him maybe, and then get back in his car, only for him to go back to the same car and pull the guy out and then just sit in the car. And that happened 3 times.
I was going to say, man, I'm kind of curious how many times you can actually do that in the game. At what point does the guy stop fighting? You know.
Sometimes, depending on the area of the game, he might shoot you. So you got to be careful. Grand Theft Auto. You got to be on your P's and Q's, man. For real, for real.
And then he got trapped in a tunnel without a car. And then he was like, well, I guess I better run. And so we just watched him run in this tunnel, and we didn't tell him he could switch characters to get out of it.
Right. At any given time, he could be like 3 other dudes or 2 other dudes. So, yeah.
Right.
We're going to play a game if you guys are ready to play this game. And this game is called Death. Oh, it is. That's right. It's Songs to Plus the Time, a great title for a great game where the opening sequence sucks balls.
I can't believe you hate it so much. I hear you say it every week, and I'm like, I like it.
When I first got it, I was like, all right, this is kind of cool. And then, like, the next week, everyone I showed it to was like, this is a little much. I was like, okay.
I love it.
Fair.
That's cool. That's cool.
Drew was like, are you serious?
It's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, but the way this game
Half
works
of this
is
I'm just like, whatever, I'm in for the ride.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be drawing stuff anyway. But like basically the way this one works is I will present each of you with a different scenario, and you tell me what song you play in said scenario. We'll start with you, Stevie.
Okay.
Okay. What is the grocery cart with the squeaky wheels theme song?
Okay. What would it be? I would say theme song.
This is a hard game.
I would say
Sorry, game.
Loser by Beck will probably be the best song. It's like a criggity raggedy fucking cart, and it's just you're a loser for picking the wrong cart. I've been there. It's not fun at all. Should be leaning. Like you got 3 emotion on that shit, man. So I would say that. I would say Beck, loser.
I kind of love it, man. That sounds like a Pixar movie waiting to happen, actually. Yeah.
It's an opening sequence to a Pixar movie.
Yeah, you're just watching the wheel spin around.
Yeah.
Right. Kelsey.
But they don't get the rights to that John Lennon song, so they just like have a parody of it. I'm just watching time go everywhere, and I think it's running along.
All right, Kelsey, what plays in the head of the mechanical pony ride at the grocery store every time some kids drop in a quarter? We're doing a grocery theme, apparently.
Yeah, I've noticed. I'm gonna say Zeppelin Immigrant Song.
Ooh,
nice.
Because he's just screaming. He can't wait for this fucking kid to get off of him.
Oh, I thought it was like he got super excited. Right? He's like, yeah!
That too, yeah. He goes back and forth. Same song, different feelings sometimes.
It's like, where the fuck did this kid get his sword? He's just fucking everywhere with it.
Oh, Drew, this one's a dated question now. Best song for a school-canceled snow day of sledding.
Oh, man.
I don't think those are going to exist anymore.
No, I don't believe so.
Like, everybody can do school from home, right?
I'm going to guess that just because it makes me sad, it's you had a bad day, you're taking one down. I just picture a kid looking out a window, sad.
Yeah. It's like a 7-year-old kid just singing it to himself with a snifter of brandy.
His hand is on the window, like, had a bad day.
Okay, best song for a 4th of July barbecue.
Is this open to everyone or you?
I was going to answer it, but if you got one, go ahead and shout it out, man.
Summertime, Fresh Prince, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Okay.
That
works. I was thinking like like Gonna Fly Now from Rocky, but I don't know why. Just seemed right. All right.
I was thinking the America Fuck Yeah song from
Team America.
Team
not
America.
South Park, the other South
Yeah.
Park.
Team America.
Yeah, coming
That's
again to say the motherfucking day. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. That's the shit.
Okay.
Trying to get all the angles.
Stevie, best movie montage song for Fixing Up the Community Center. Context, 80s.
I don't want to be a biter, but I just like that part of Revenge of the Nerds where they're cleaning the frat house and it goes, "You got to put one foot in front of the other, put the other foot down." Now, I don't know who does that song, but yeah, that's
I don't know either.
that's a song I would use to clean up my fucking shit, man. To get you all,
You know the Lucas brothers are rebooting that franchise?
No.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that could be fun.
Do you think so?
I think so. I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of hard now because, like, a lot of people are into nerdy things. So, like, how nerdy are these nerds? I mean, in the 80s, the movie in the 80s, totally different time. Totally different time. So,
totally
how do you translate it where, like, the biggest movies
Rape was
are, like,
apparently fine as long as you weren't
well,
adult.
like shit like that. But I don't know, like, how do you define a nerd in
That's a good point,
2021?
man. Yeah, I don't. It's like kind of a meaningless term at this point.
Because even back then, like Lamar, the gay dude, wasn't even really that smart, but because he was gay, he was considered a nerd. I thought that was kinda,
because he was like an outcast. Like that was what it was. It was like out. But it's like now, especially in this day and age with like social media and stuff, it's probably just really hard to be an outcast, right? And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
People will fuck
But I
with
feel like
even
you
if
can always
you're weird.
find some kind of community.
And he was the only black dude in the movie, which was like, oh wow, why you got? Well, he's not even nerdy. Well, you can make him a nerdy gay dude at least, but they didn't even do that. Like, what?
Yeah.
Come on. They need another black guy in there. So I'm auditioning. If they're making it, I'm auditioning. Fuck it.
Well,
I'll see you in Hollywood.
I support this.
Yes,
all right.
sir. Yes, sir.
Kelsey, best song for a women's rights march.
Oh man.
So, there you go.
Oh God.
We built this city on rock and roll.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna go with Britney Work Bitch. I feel like that one would pump some people up and we would get some shit done. Burn some shit down. Something would happen.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, Drew. You clean out your closet only to find a box of high school memorabilia. There's a single CD/album covered in dust. Your favorite from that time. Play a song from that CD.
And probably Across the Universe, the Beatles song.
Oh yeah, probably. Having known you at that time, yes, I can vouch for that. Probably the answer. All right. You've come out of the bathroom and your prom date is nowhere to be found. The person you really wanted to ask is standing under the disco ball alone. DJ asks if anyone has a request and dedication. What song do you play?
Damn.
It's deep.
Damn.
Don't
Hear
hear
a lot
the
of the line
reverb.
here.
It's a lot of feels.
Tainted Love. Actually, my first thought was Thong Song, and that doesn't feel right.
Hey, set the tone, man. Fuck it. You know what's up.
I'll do two. I'll do Tainted Love, and I'll do the Thong Song.
I like that.
Yeah. It's the 1-2 punch.
Yes, it is. It'll work. It'll work.
All right, Stevie. You're 8 years old, riding shotgun next to your dad, and he cranks the volume when this song comes on.
Well, my dad was like into like old school rap, and he really fucked with the Public Enemy, so it'll probably be like Fight the Power or some shit like that. He loved that shit. Fucking Flavor Flav was everything to this guy. I'm like, you're talking about the dude with the big clock. This guy is weird, but my dad fucked with him, and man, Fight the Power, Public Enemy all day. For sure.
All right, Kelsey. You've been deployed for 2 years on the front lines. Back home, walking toward your front door. What song plays?
So I'm coming back from war.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Dude, I don't know. I can't even imagine what that mindset's like. Number one, probably just saw all my friends fucking die, fighting this pointless war.
Get in the mindset. I like it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the Forrest Gump soundtrack right now. The whole Forrest Gump soundtrack. That's my answer.
Something CCR for sure, right?
Yeah, CCR. That's a good one. Fortunate Son.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I was gonna say.
Nice.
That's a good one.
That's fun. Yeah.
All right, Drew, I'm going to ask you one more, and then I got one for everybody. Okay? You got cut off by a biker gang, and all of their bitches flip you off as they roar by you. You catch up to them at the next light. The song playing in your head as you fantasize about single-handedly kicking all of their asses Bruce Lee style.
Again, a Beatles song. We'll go with Oobla Dee Oobla Da because I think that'd be an amazing fight scene.
Dude, yeah. As soon as you said that, I just like it's in my head now. That's awesome.
Because shoot.
And you're just like driving along, just playing it in your head while you're just picturing stabbing folk. That's fun. All right, and this is one for everybody. Theme music. Your theme music plays every time you walk in public.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I think it varies day by day.
Yeah. Well, the card doesn't say that's okay, Drew.
I'm thinking, okay? You don't have to be a dick about it.
Sorry.
It's hard, man. So this is your song that they...
Yeah.
Can I tweak the question a little bit?
Yeah, if you want. What's the...
Please.
Okay. Picture everybody got vaccinated. The mics are back open. It's the first night back with everybody.
Okay, yeah.
What's the song in your head as you're walking up to the bar door?
Okay.
Mine, I think, would be Pink, Let's Get This Party Started. I don't know why. I think it would fit.
That would fit. That would fit. I'm just going to say Time for Some Action by Redman. Time, what's up, action? Nice. Oh, no, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I don't know. It's a hard one. There's so many dope songs to play.
I'm going to say Heartbeat by Childish Gambino.
That's good.
It's
a good pump up song.
Yeah.
It is.
I posed this question, now I'm like blanking.
Way to go,
it's a good one. It's a good
That's
one.
what you want, though, right? Is a pump up song.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with "Rock the House" by Gorillaz.
Okay.
Oh, I was just listening to that earlier today. This fucking horns, man. That whole CD holds up so well.
It really does.
Yeah, it holds up after like 20 years. It's still pretty good.
Yeah,
it was like 99, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Like 99, 2000 at least.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it has that one song on it.
19, 2000. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I think it's 01.
That sounds like probably.
That sounds about right. About 01. Jameson
That
Rise.
was definitely in double digits when I bought it.
You want to try that? It's like a flashback. Shake your ass crack. I got the balls.
Rock the salsa. Funk the blues. Any choose. I got the thing.
That's a good answer, Jamison.
That is a good.
I'm looking now. Hold on. Discography. Hold up. 2001. Good job.
Oh, she got it.
Very nice. Okay. We're going to switch gears real quick, and we're going to play another game that we like to call I'm Still Looking for Where the Button Is. So just sorry about it. I'm just going to keep talking, keep vamping up, and just pretend that this is normal.
Damn, Johnny.
As the game called Who Am I? Normally we just play with one person, but I think we're going to alternate this time, guys. You down for this?
I'm
the way
ready.
this works is we'll show you a picture of a character that Drew has drawn, and then we're going to ask you questions about that character, kind of flesh them out. Like I'll give you some examples of some old ones. This is the one that Kelsey did last time that she was here. Was it not showing up? Did it show up for you guys?
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Weird. It's like slow for me for some
Right over
reason.
my face.
Yeah. It's in the way.
You know,
What
this
we
is
name him Artie?
this is what was this
I want
guy's
to say Alfie.
Alfie sounds
Alfie.
right. I'll have to look at the spreadsheet. This guy's name was Jazzercise Mackenzie, Josh O'Neill. This is, of course, Mr. Larry Handelman, Bobby Dodd. And then Peebo.
Peebo.
Okay.
Look at
Peebo.
his feet.
Yeah, look at them feet. Those Jay Cokes named him. Okay. For this week,
Everybody
ready for this?
knows Peebo.
Everybody knows Peebo.
Everybody knows Peebo.
Boom! Right there. Here's your guy.
Oh.
Boom. We'll leave him down there in the corner next to Kelsey. And I'm going to go over here and we're going to throw up some questions. First up, what's this character's name, Stevie?
Oh. I'm going to go with maybe Diablo because he's got red sort of things going on here. It's hot. It's caliente. I don't know.
Is it Diablo spelled like regular, or is it just end with a 0 or something? Because he looks like...
I would definitely go with the 0 for sure because he has several circles around there, and that would be cool, like a droid name or something, you know, Star Wars.
Diablo 0.
Diablo 0.
Oh.
Love it. All right, Kelsey, what's his job?
I'm gonna say he paints houses for a living.
I like it.
Yeah, and by that I mean he's an assassin.
Right. No, I understand.
Okay. Just
I
wanted
got
to
the
be-
reference.
I saw the Irishman.
Yeah, I got the reference. I got it. It's a good movie.
Hey, I heard you paint houses, dude. Like, I know like 4 people who have seen that movie. I feel like I know there's
Really?
more, but it just feels like everybody was like, "It's really long. I'm just not gonna watch it."
No, it's really good.
It was good. I liked it. I
It
haven't
was
watched it
endurance.
Though.
No, well, I did watch it twice.
Nice.
But,
I can
yeah.
watch it. But it is weird because, like, I mean, they spent all this money trying to de-age everybody, and then
And they
like
still move so old though.
still move old. And then there's like these deep fakes on YouTube and stuff that were like, "Oh, look, we did it way better in like 15 minutes." It's like, damn it, you did. It looks like young De Niro.
Yeah. The internet.
Like, it would maybe work if we didn't know what those actors looked like young. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
I just
Exactly
saw The
right.
Godfather for the first time last summer.
did you
so-
really?
Oh.
Yeah, which is insane. It's like blasphemous coming from the family that I do. But yeah.
What'd you think?
I mean, it was really good. Yeah, the second one holds up really well, I think. I mean, I
Second
knew
one.
everything that was gonna happen, right? So there was
Yeah.
no like suspense or anything. But
Mhm.
yeah, Pacino's he's the man.
Yes,
The best.
indeed.
I'm starting to listen to a book on tape of that. I just got into like past the first chapter, and Joe Montana is narrating it.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Wow.
So
Yeah,
it's
that
very
sounds good.
Chicago.
Uh-huh.
That dude is Chicago as fuck. Like, I heard him on Barron one time, and he's just like, you know, you go down to the fucking store and you pick up a carton of milk or whatever, you come home. It's like, he's like, I'm Chicago as fuck, my friend.
Yeah. Word.
Let's see. All right, Stevie, where does he live?
Oh, he lives in I'll say he lives in a straw house. I don't know why, you know. He's very unsuspecting in a straw house. Nobody expects an assassin with a cool ass robot name to kind of just crawl out of a straw house. So so he lives in a small straw house, I guess.
Oh yeah. So far,
I'm sorry.
if you were this guy's neighbor, you would be suspicious as hell.
He's never home. What is he doing?
He's never home, and when
Honey,
he
there's
is,
a
he
man
rolls
that-
into his straw house, like wielding like 6 different guns.
You have him tucked, tucked. See him in a trench coat of some kind, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, Kelsey, what does he eat?
Oh man, my man just runs off of pure spite, money, Red Bull, cigarettes, but not a
Yes.
lot of cigarettes because he has to keep his stamina.
Right.
And
he doesn't
then
smoke 'em, he just eats them.
the wild card is probably going to be Huh?
Oh, he doesn't even smoke the cigarettes. He just eats them.
No.
No, he smokes them.
The nicotine fuels him. I mean, he might eat the butts. You know, he's a robot. He could probably recycle them, whatever.
True, yeah.
And Nature Valley bars, and that's it.
Need that granola. Gotta have the grain. Sure.
All right, Stevie, what's his dream? Has he always dreamed of being an assassin?
No, he hasn't always dreamed of being an assassin. He actually dreams of being a classically trained opera singer. You know, he's got talent. He doesn't want to hurt people. He wants to heal them. The sounds of music.
Yeah. Just he happens to have a great talent for killing folk.
Yes, it's not his fault that he likes a good killing, but you know, he has other talents, and some of them are smooth vocals. Yeah. He just wants to sing opera. So
it's like Barry.
I was gonna say, yeah,
it's like Barry for sure. But this one, you know, it's more, you know, sophisticated thing. You know, he's more of like just a classically trained opera singer. He's just loud voice, domineering voice, but he can also be very sneaky.
Sneaky when he has to be. I wonder, would it be like more menacing if he was like singing opera while he was like slowly closing in on you to like snuff you out or whatever? Just hear like a singing robot off in the distance.
Yeah, it would be. I don't know. I mean, it would be cool if he was really, really sneaky as an assassin, very quiet. But then when given the audience, the crowds, and just a little bit of confidence, he can wow you with his voice.
Yes,
Love it.
He wow you with the voice.
All right, Kelsey, what does he sound like?
I think Stevie nailed it. I mean, he can hit the whole register, man. Just depends on if he wants to.
Operatic voice. Love it.
The thing is, he keeps knocking down his straw house with his high octave level. So.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That's the danger. That's one of the straw house.
That's one of the dangerous things about it. He practices in the woods so that, you know, it doesn't interrupt his straw house, I guess.
Yeah.
The park.
At least the wolf leaves him alone. So, because he's like, I'm not blowing his fucking house down. Because if I do, he's just going to kill me.
He's just going to kill me something fierce. And then singing my
He doesn't even know he's an assassin. He's like, there's something off about this guy.
something is wrong. Something is wrong.
Who the fuck is Nature Valley bars? Keeping my distance.
And Stevie, who is his favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh, this guy, I'm gonna say Master Killer because he's an assassin. You know, you know, he's kind of like Master Killer. You know, he's kind of, you know, slept on. He's not expected, but when he's ready, he brings the bars, and that's why he likes Master Killer. Straight up, and that suits him. He's an assassin. Okay. Master Killer. It works. Yeah.
Checks out.
Like it.
And happy birthday to Method Man, by the way.
Is it Method Man's birthday today?
50 years old.
Oh,
50 years old. The cow. Yeah. Happy birthday to Method Man. It's random.
Diablo, everybody.
Yeah. With a 0. I'm Diablo with a 0.
I love it.
Oh, where's that?
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, another thing, I guess.
That works. Shit.
Okay, this is the part of the show where we just ask a bunch of questions, right? So,
dope.
First off, where do you get off? Huh? Please don't answer that.
I don't know. It depends on how I feel after a couple shots of Hennessy. How I get off. Yeah. I have no clue.
All right, best video game you played during the pandemic. I'm sure I asked you this one last time you were on, Kelsey.
I'll come up with a different answer though.
Okay, cool. And if you don't have one, lie.
Okay, hold on. Stevie, you go first.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a tie between Spider-Man Miles Morales and
I want to play that one so bad.
And Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just a slow burn throughout the whole thing. You can just sit down, you can camp, you can hunt, you can, do all kinds of ill shit. So yeah, between those two. I mean, I would just say Miles Morales, but it's too short. Whereas,
is it really?
Yeah, I'm almost like halfway through it, and I've only been able to play it occasionally over my brother's house because I don't have a PS4. I just got the Xbox, but it's cool. It's different, but it's short, and you kind of want more of it. And I don't think there's going to be like any DLC for it, but it's still fun to play. But Red Dead is just
it's got the
slow burn,
top spot. Yeah, all right. I played the other Spider-Man game that they had, and that one.
You like it?
That one, yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah,
I really want to play that one.
They make a lot of improvements on that. It's just you wish there was more of it. That's all.
Yeah, I get it. Kelsey?
I'm actually gonna say one that I cannot wait to start playing again, and that is Donkey Kong 64. I never did, and I love that game a lot.
Cool.
Those Donkey Kong games hold up way more than you would expect them to. Even the Super Nintendo ones, man. I played that a few months ago. It's still fun to play.
Still
it's a lot of fun.
Still looks good for the most part. Still looks good too.
I think the third one too, Donkey Kong Country 3 for the Super Nintendo, the graphics were so just way more than what 16-bit should have been. It probably could have been an N64 game.
Yeah. Right.
I didn't play that one much. I had the first two, and the other one, my neighbor had it, and I played it every once in a while, but didn't get as deep into that one. But I got time. It's not like I'm not gonna be able to find a copy of Donkey Kong 3 for $7 probably somewhere.
It's the internet, man. You can find it,
right?
Or our brother-in-law already has it. Our brother-in-law probably. I mean, if he doesn't have it now, he could have it in 5 minutes after dark.
I mean, I got it literally right there, to the right of me, if you want to borrow it.
Shit.
All right. Drew, what about you?
I just put in Red Dead Redemption 2 the other day.
Yes.
And the other Spider-Man game, the Peter Parker one. I haven't played the Miles Morales one yet, but those are the two.
Yeah,
so,
get a lot of mileage out of those two for sure.
Oh my god, right?
Yeah.
I just realized that there's a serial killer somewhere in Red Dead Redemption. I was like,
Oh
god. Yeah. It's underneath a bridge. It's look upon my work and know something. It's a person that's been dismembered. It's fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a dope game. I watch Trey play it a lot.
I had Drew, you gave me the first one. I haven't started it yet, but I'm thinking about that being maybe the next thing.
It's got a really great story.
Yeah.
It's made by Rockstar, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The Assassin's Creed ones also have really good story, but it's something you've got to kind of keep going to. Yeah, you got to pay attention.
You got to follow that for sure.
And I know that that's not your best quality. What?
You're lucky I didn't hear what you said because I was too busy thinking about butterflies. All right, who's your favorite weekend update anchor of all time? I love you too, bud.
Can we flip this?
Flip it, yeah. Get all these questions.
Take control of your fucking show. I do this to everybody, man. I don't know why people have me on their shit. Can I go with who is your least favorite update anchor of all time?
Ooh.
Oh.
Chevy Chase.
Well, I don't know.
Just because he's a prick.
That's the thing. You separate him, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody fucking hates Chevy Chase, but
I guess then I'd say Jimmy Fallon just because I didn't think he was good at it. Tonight Show, he's been amazing, but it's just
Yeah. He always breaks.
Update.
Yeah. That's a tough question. Kind of hate a lot. Oh.
I hate all of them.
Dennis Miller. I don't like Dennis Miller.
I was gonna say Dennis Miller, honestly.
Nah.
Honestly.
I forgot about Dennis Miller.
Well, don't really care for Dennis Miller. I mean, if I had to pick somebody else besides him, honestly, Colin Quinn. I wasn't really big on him doing the weekend update, but I didn't.
I think it'd be mine.
I made a case for Colin Quinn a few weeks back just because what I liked about him on update is because he just seemed like sorry to be there.
Yeah.
They kind of shoehorned him in and kicked Norm out, and then he was just
I think that's kind of exactly what happened. He just didn't really, he felt uncomfortable. He didn't really want to do it. And that was around the time where like all of the, the recurring characters would show up and outshine him ridiculously. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even read what this says, so I'm going to click it. Oh, go-to nugget sauce.
Oh. I like I was gonna say the Sawsome sauce, I think it's called, from Wendy's. It's like it's nice.
Fuck is that?
It's kind of like their knockoff cane sauce, but with their spicy nuggets, it's pretty good. If not that, then probably just their honey mustard. I don't like McDonald's sauce though. I mean, it's kind of whack, but Wendy's be having some shit. If you can find that sauce somewhere, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Wendy's knows what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's always been honey mustard for sure.
Yeah,
I used to do honey though, just straight honey.
I did that a couple times too. It's not bad. It's not bad.
We got some of that Mike's Hot Honey or whatever. It's like the chili. That shit's pretty good. I would definitely eat that in some nuggets.
Yeah, it's got the flakes in it of the chili and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. It's
See,
like a big jar. I be getting the munchies and shit. I'm thinking like, damn, that sounds good. That sounds good as hell.
That's my goal, man.
The fuck is that?
Man, you gotta find this.
I'm sure.
I don't think they make it anymore though. It was like discontinued, probably because I was probably the only person getting it. But I enjoyed it.
It's awesome stuff. No, that stuff's still there. I went there the other day.
Is it really?
Still there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like not as good as cane sauce. It's not as good as like.
No. It's a little bit more accessible than cane sauce because sometimes
Yeah, they got like
$6.
Like boxes of it.
Yeah,
they're like making it behind the scenes and whatnot.
Yeah. You go to Wendy's, get a couple 5-piece nuggets, get that sauce on the side, man. You in there. It's good.
A couple in your drawer for later. Next time you got some frozen nuggies.
I am. I am.
Do you know who has good nuggets? Is fucking, was it Swenson's? Like the burger place that everybody talks about?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it yet. Or been there yet, but I hear that's a good spot to go to. Where is it at?
It's legit.
Where's it at?
It's on Postmates. That's all I know.
People built it up for me so much that that when I finally tried it, I thought I had COVID.
Wait, why?
Because I didn't think it was like flavorless. I thought.
Oh,
I don't know.
Taste it?
No, yeah, I was like, well, maybe I have COVID or something, and then I could taste other stuff. But it's just like, no, maybe this just sucks. Like maybe it's just not for me.
It is hyped up. I will say that.
Yeah. But people are like, oh, this is like the best burger I've ever had, and it's got tartar sauce and barbecue sauce on it, and that's just like.
Well, yeah, I don't order that weird fucking shit. I just get like a triple because I'm a fat ass, and then I get
that's what I do.
ketchup, mustard, onion, pickle.
Because like people told me like, oh, you gotta get the Galley Boy. That's like their go-to. That's like their signature burger.
I read that shit and
barbecue sauce and tartar sauce on it. It's like, why the fuck would you put that shit on your burger?
And you couldn't taste that?
No, I could, but it was just like it
terrible.
Canceled. It's like they canceled each other out to the point where it was just like it was like didn't taste like anything. It was just like the sweetness and the tang that's kind of just like was like unbalanced and gross. It
sounds like somebody trying to cover up the fact that they make shitty burgers.
Yeah. let's put all the sauces on this shit, man. Somebody's gonna eat it.
It's a
It's
lot.
gonna make it better.
Yeah, it's gonna make it better.
Hail Mary for sure.
I believe Kelsey. If she says get a triple from there, then I will get a triple from there. Like a regular
check
ass
it out.
burger. It's not trying
Yeah,
to.
and their nuggets. Their nuggets
Yeah,
are
their
good. I
nuggets.
think they make them with like cornmeal. I don't
From
know.
where?
I like the texture.
Okay.
From
I'm
where?
down. From
FedEx.
Swiss.
It's still pretty
What's
cheap too, because a triple's still like fucking like $6, $7.
Man. Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
Jameson, I sent you the picture for
Oh, cool.
this
Yes.
episode.
Cool. I'm downloading it now.
Cool.
Oh god, it's a hell of a question you got on the screen, man.
Yeah, that's the question. What's the most epic way you've seen someone quit or be fired?
Oh man, it's crazy.
Dude, I have so many. Just about myself.
I got one. This is a way that I was like, I wanted to quit, and like I did this thing, and everyone thought I quit, but then I ended up going back to work.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm like 22, 23 or something, and I was working at Target. I was working back in the little like food area, and we had these like little round magnets, like these really strong magnets, and I spelled out "I quit" like on the freezers and shit, and I left. But then I realized that like I needed this job, so I came back the next day, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, I thought you quit." I was like, "What would make you say that?" It's like, I felt I quit back there on the freezers. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I did do that."
That's funny.
Unfortunately, I'm back. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've been fired from Taco Bell probably either total 5 or 6 times, and I've quit just as many, and I always come back. My last job I got fired at, which was absolute bullshit. It was in real estate, and I'm packing my shit up and I'm crying because I just got fucked so bad. I had like a fucking $8,000 bonus coming to me in 3 weeks too. They cut that shit. Dude, you don't even know.
Damn.
And so I'm packing my shit up and I'm just screaming at everybody like, you better learn how to fucking swim because this ship is sinking. I got escorted out with my box of shit and not $8,000.
Oh my
no.
Bummer.
I wish I would have said that in several of the jobs that I had, because they did just fucking sink after that.
Yeah, I mean, since that happened, like 5 people have quit or actually just started their whole other company competing straight up, which is dope. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Well, cheers to fuck them.
Yes, absolutely.
Anybody else got a good one?
Yeah, this one's kind of weird. It was funny. I was going to get my food at Donato's. I was just picking it up, and when I was walking through the door, this guy, or this old lady rather, she was just opening up the drawer, started taking money out the drawer, putting it in her pockets, closed it, and walk out while I'm just standing there waiting for my food. So this other kid, a young guy, he comes like running out the back, like, holy shit, she just took the money. And she wasn't even running. She just was walking out the door so slowly to catch her bus, I think, or some shit. But he ran up on her, took the money, and just like pointed for her to get out. So she kept on walking. So the whole time they're like confused, like, oh my God, she just tried to rob us. They're like, was so bugged out. So I get my food, I'm walking back to my house. I still see this old lady walking to this bus stop who just quit and tried to rob this Donato's. I was like, wow, it was the funniest shit. I'm like, that's
So she
one
was
way.
working there, and then
Yes.
in the middle of her shift, she said, fuck it, shorted the register, and just tried to walk out.
Tried to walk out. She had gotten like maybe around the corner on Thurman, and then they just was like, whoa, we need that money back. They didn't like arrest her, but they definitely took the money back. Yeah, they just took the money in and told her to get out, and that was it. So
She's like, okay, here I go.
yeah, it was wild.
Back to it.
Did you ever eat your pizza?
Oh yeah, I did. The whole time that they're like, somebody did call the cops, but I guess her getaway was walking away or something. I don't know. They never caught her because I saw her get away, but I just was like, can I get my sandwich, please? I was like, I just want my sub and my little mini pizza, and I'm out of here. I was just standing. I was the only one in there too, so I'm like, wow, nobody else saw this shit. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I knew a guy at Kroger that he was taking a cart out of just like dry good stuff, and it was all like crackers and shit that could like be destroyed once you like if you drop them or whatever. And this entire cart fell over and just like smashed to the side, and he looked up and he walked away, and that's the last time I saw him.
Oh wow.
I get it. I get it. There
I
was
walked
one
out
time.
of Kroger too when I worked there. I forgot about that one.
Was it Kelsey?
Dude, I was working at the one in Wheeling, West Virginia, and minimum wage in Wheeling, West Virginia at the time, I was 17, was $5.65 an hour. No, it might have been $5.15 an hour. It was stupid.
Yeah.
And I was pushing carts all summer. It was hot as fuck. And I walked in one day, didn't even clock in for my shift, and my fucking floor supervisor, who was a cunt and a half, she was like, some kid just puked over by the cars, go clean it up now. I said, for $5.15 an hour, I'm out. No, absolutely not.
Hell yeah.
Like 95 degrees out. Nah, you can suck my whole ass for that.
Hell yeah.
All right.
God, terrible employee.
There was that. This person didn't quit, but like I was like pretty sure they did. Okay, so I was 18, and I'm working at Blockbuster, and yeah, right. And so I go in one morning. It's like maybe a Saturday morning or something, and like I'm like knocking on the door for a little while because like there was a manager there, and I was just like the other guy. So I'm like knocking on the door. I'm like waiting because I'm like I should have clocked in like 10 minutes ago. The store's not even open yet. Like hold on, where that? Finally, a person comes over. She like opens the door. She's been like passed out like in the back or whatever. She's hung over as fuck or whatever. And then she's like, "What time is it? You're early?" And I was like, "No, like I was supposed to be here like 10 minutes ago. The store should have been open by now or whatever." And she's like, fuck. Fuck. And then she pulls out like the cash drawer or whatever, and she's like moving it, drops it, stuff goes everywhere, and she just goes like, she leaves. She just leaves. So I'm standing here, and I'm probably like a month into working here or something. Like I don't know what to do. I don't even like think I'm legally allowed to touch all the money or whatever. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna like back up or whatever. So I like called the manager of the store, like, "Hey, this really weird situation just went down. She just kind of dropped the cash box and then left with the door unlocked. So I don't know what to do." And then she eventually like she comes back like 20 minutes later, and the other manager had gotten there like a minute before, and she was just like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "What? You didn't say a goddamn word to me. You just dropped it." Like, what was I supposed to do? I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird.
But here's Drew's drawing. Like, that's a bad way to do that. Here.
Oh, the curve.
I love that. You want to? Yeah, I love the curve. That's very funny.
Straw hat.
Yeah.
The opera music. There's Straw House for opera music coming out of it.
Diablo got the bars.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, the kid looking out the window.
Right?
Dude, these are hilarious.
Right?
What's the one on the bottom left?
That is watching somebody play Grand Theft Auto.
Sounds about right.
Thank you guys for doing the show. Like,
sure, man.
Fun.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
It was fun.
Always. You guys can be on every week, as far as I'm concerned. Anytime. Again, yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. Anyone who's watching, all 7 of you who are still watching.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
We will meet next week, and in the meantime,
wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Yeah.
I was like trying to think of something. Get
vaccinated. Let's end this shit.
Wear a mask.
Wear condoms. I mean, let's just cover the spread.
I mean, just one.
As a man who pays child support, wear your condoms, young men and women out there. Wear your condoms.
Double up if you need to, but I don't think.
Double up. It's a pandemic. You never know.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, guys. Okay. Is it good?